What is going on YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video I will be talking about the FA Cup final, which will be played tomorrow, the 15th of May 2021. If you see me look down, it's because I'm looking at some paperwork that I've kind of wrote some notes down, because I want to give you facts about tomorrow's game and kind of see if you lot agree with what I think is going to happen. So in the last 14 seasons, Chelsea have won it practically once every 3 years. They've won it 5 times. Going back to 06-07, which is a game I don't want to remember because I'm a Manchester United fan. They beat us 1-0, which was a Drogba goal. And what I'm going to say is listen to the numbers and listen to the names for the first, well, the name for the first 4 and the numbers throughout. So they beat us 1-0. 2 years later, 08-09, they played Everton and they won that game 2-1. Drogba scored again, Lampard scored the winning goal. 2-1. Moving on a year later, they played Portsmouth in a 1-0 victory where Drogba scored again. So 3 games in a row, FA Cup finals in a row, Drogba scores a winning goal. And it goes 1-0, 2-1, 1-0. And then the 4th game I'm going to mention is the Liverpool game back in 2011-12, which finished 2-1. And Drogba scored in that game too. So there's a pattern. There is so much a pattern in this. 2-1s and 1-0 and Drogba, which obviously he won't score tomorrow because he's retired, unless by magic he comes out of retirement. But I can't see that happening, honestly, not in a day. So yeah, basically 1-0, 2-1, 1-0, 2-1, and so on and so on and so on. The game I don't want to mention yet again is a 1-0 victory against Manchester United in 2017-18. Where Hazard scored a penalty, which was the winning goal. But there is a pattern of 1-0s and 2-1s. And if that pattern continues, tomorrow's game will finish 2-1. Don't know who's scoring because all the goal scorers don't play there anymore. But I've got a little bit more that backs that argument of a 2-1 finish. Chelsea have played Leicester 18 times since 2007. They've won 10, they've drawn 5, and they've lost 3 games. One of them 3 games was back in January, I think it was, when they lost 2-0. So, you know, only recently have they lost 2-0. But apart from that, only 3 losses. Chelsea have a higher win percentage against Leicester. Out of them 18 games, there's been 53 goals. 53 goals divided by 18 works out to be an average of 2.94 goals. Round it up, that's 3 goals, 2-1. That's my maths, that's my logic behind it. And I know that's just numbers, and football isn't just a numbers game. We know this by now. But that's what I think. Injury-wise, the only big name in my eyes that Chelsea are going to be missing out on is Kante. I know they've got, is it Kovacic or whatever you say? I can't say his name. And Christensen is also out injured. All 3 of them look 50-50 that they're going to play tomorrow or be fit for the game tomorrow. So Chelsea have got a full fit squad, potentially. Kante's the name that I want to see on the starting 11 tomorrow. Even if he plays 60 minutes, I think he's going to be so vital. So yeah, I reckon they're going to be 3 players that might or might not turn. I can't see them all playing because 3 half-fit players, it won't make sense to risk it, especially when they've got such important games afterwards. And to be honest, Leicester have got a few injuries as well. The main injury is Johnny Evans, and he has a heel injury. There are, again, rumours that he'll be fit for tomorrow's game, and in all fairness, I reckon he'll want to play it again, maybe only for 60 minutes, 30 minutes or something like that, but I hope and I can see, hopefully, him playing some part of a role in this game tomorrow. They're also without James Justin, Harvey Barnes, and Captain Wes Morgan, which I don't think he's had much of a gameplay this season. I think basically he's been injured throughout this season. Injuries seem to be against Leicester. Evans has been such a key player for the club this year. I don't really think Chelsea have too much to worry regarding injuries. I can see Chelsea going for the same kind of formation, same kind of team as they played in the semi-finals, where they've got Kepa in goal, because he seems to be the League Cup keeper, or where it is, like the cup game keeper. Caesar or Dave even with Silva and that kind of back four, back five kind of thing that they do. I'd like to see Kante. I kind of want to see a five or a 3 and 2 fullbacks as such. Kante sitting there with Mason Mount and the guy from Germany next to him. And I kind of want to see Timo and Giroud team up as the strikers, because I feel like Giroud's experience might just give him a bit more relax on the pitch. It might help him as well, knowing that he doesn't have to score, because Giroud's the goal scorer. He seems to score really important goals. I think the young fullbacks with the experienced centre backs like Silva will help Chelsea's team balance the age and the experience and the knowledge and I think that's a great team. I think they've got so much potential, and in reality Chelsea are a stronger team than Leicester. Jamie Vardy, I really hope he does score tomorrow. Vardy is, I think, 34. I could be wrong there. I didn't write his age down, but I don't think he's going to have much longer with Leicester as such. I think he'll stay with Leicester until they get bored of him as such, or he drops down the league, or just retires at the top. But I can't see Leicester going for another cup final next year. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. So I do hope that he scores. I'd love it to be a 1-0 victory with Vardy scoring it. I just can't see it happening. But yeah, that's kind of what I've jotted down, and that's my notes. I think it's going to finish 2-1 Chelsea. I don't know who's going to score the winner. I'd love it to be Timo. I think it would give him so much of a confident boost for the rest of the season. And I really want Chelsea. They're playing Man City in, is it the European final side? I kind of want them to beat them in that. In all fairness, I don't want City winning. But I'd love to see or hear your comments in the comment section below. Who do you think is going to win tomorrow? Who do you think is going to score? And did I get the prediction right? Do you think a 2-1 win will potentially happen tomorrow? Do you think it will be a 2-1 win? And again, I'm going to probably say, as much as I just said Timo won't have the stress of scoring, I reckon he might score. Giroud does score on vital games, so it might be a Giroud goal. It would be a nice way to end his season at Chelsea, because I think he's leaving at the end of the season. I could be wrong there as well. I don't follow Chelsea too much. But yeah, if you liked this video, please hit the like button, comment in the comment section below. And if you're new to the channel, I try to do football talk videos every so often. I don't try and make them a key part of my channel. I'm kind of a bit of this and a bit of that on my channel at the moment. I've got a load of Power Ranger videos at the moment. But check out some of my other content, and I'll catch you next time for another video of some sort. 2-1 Chelsea. Timo with a goal, at least one goal.